Welcome to the video, guys. We are here with week 2 of MLB the Show. Once again, comparing how this team does to the real-life Cardinals. Coming into the week 1-1, just like the real Cardinals. Finishing up the series with the Blue Jays. You can see our starting pitcher for this game will be Adam Wainwright, who in real life has been injured and has not played. We are going with the same lineup we went for game 2 of the series. I'm looking around, seeing if we're going to make any changes here before the game. Yeah, and let's see what lineup we're going to go with. Yep, we're gonna sit O'Neill for this one. Alec Burleson's going to come back into the lineup. The offense has been pretty pitiful 2 games into the season. So hopefully the offense can get going here in the rubber match of this series. All right, so that's going to be our lineup. You can see both lineups here. We are both 1-1. We've split the first 2 games of the series. So we're going to be looking to pick up a win here. Game of the week. And I will apologize. The in-game audio, for some reason, wasn't working at the beginning of this. So for the first, 4 or 5 innings of this game, it wasn't working. So it'll come on here in a bit. We do see Goldie over at first. So you can see we split the first 2 games. We won the first game 3-1. Toronto won the second game 2-1. And here in game 3 of the series. Still home at Busch. Got to have our opening series at home. Hopefully that helps us pick up a series win. Once again, Waino on the mound. You can see his stats from last year. Was having a good year. Kind of fell off late last year. So, and I think that's part of the reason he came back for another season in real life is because he did have a rough end to last year. So he wants to make up for that. But unfortunately got injured during the World Baseball Classic. So let's see his first matchup here against Whit Merrifield, who's batting .375 through 2 games. Starting off with a cutter up high for a strike. And where's Wayne go next? Kind of hung that a little bit, but it is strike 2 for us, so we got an 0-2 count here. Went with a low sinker, did not get the chase. And then got him to chase inside on a sinker, kind of jammed him up there. So Waino's going to start off his day with a strikeout. Good start to his season. Does have a runner on first here with 2 outs. Gets the ground ball to Donovan, and that will end the inning there. We see our fan cam of Busch Stadium. Chris Bassett starting today for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have a good rotation. So another good starter coming out from them. So let's see his first battle of the day against Tommy Edman. Not off to his best start, batting .143 2 games in. But again, we are super early in the season. The whole offense has pretty much struggled outside of Paul Goldschmidt. All right, gets a 2-0 count to start. Once again, being a good leadoff hitter for us. Gets the high fastball there, so 2-1. Inside sinker, going to make it 2-2. Tommy Edman's going to fight off a foul ball. He's had a lot of foul balls early in the season. Had long, drawn-out at-bats. But he is also going to get strucken out. That's going to strike him out for the leadoff hitter. We go 2 outs here in the first. Let's see Goldie's first at-bat. He's been the leading hitter. And he drills one to left field. And Goldie's going to keep his hot start going with a solo blast here to give the Cardinals a 1-0 lead. His second home run of the series. Once again, he's been the only offense for the Cardinals. So he's going to try to carry this offense for another day. That ball is a goner. Let's see St. Louis celebrate a little bit. Gets a high five from Arenado, who's been held hitless. Go Cardinals, go. Once again, everyone should be shaking his hand since he's the only one been able to do anything for us. So, first inning home run here off a slider. Kept it low, but middle plane of the strike zone. And Goldie takes him deep for it. Bottom of the second now, or top of the second, sorry. And Varsho is going to hit a single in the left. Play at the plate here. And he is safe. That's going to tie it up. Waino giving up an RBI single with 2 outs to the 9-hitter. So Dalton Varsho, we're going to see this play at the plate again. He is going to tie this game up 1 apiece in the second inning. Jumping ahead to the top of the third now. Waino's got another guy in scoring position. And this time Vladdy's going to hit a single in the center. Going to try to play at the plate here, but he's going to be safe easily. And that's going to be an RBI single from Vladdy to take the lead 2-1. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.'s had a pretty decent series here to start the year. And we do see the game audio has picked up here. So, top fourth now. Runner in first and second with 1 out.
Double play ball to second.
And Waino's going to get the double play ball he needs to get out of the inning. So avoiding more danger there in the fourth.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam.
We'll see here. Yep, going to the bottom of the fourth. That solo home run from Goldie is the only hit the Cardinals have had. They're trailing 2-1 here. Fourth, bases loaded. Big situation here for Alex Burleson in today's lineup. And he's going to hit the routine double play ball. Blue Jays are going to get out of a jam. That was Cardinals' opportunity to take the lead there. Bases loaded, 1 out, and they roll into a double play ball. Very unfortunate for our squad. And Burleson in the lineup to give O'Neill a day off, and it did not pay off there.
Good execution.
Top of the fifth now, 1 out. Waino's still in the game here. 83 pitches here in the fifth. To Bo Bichette.
And he swings and misses at the
Good strike one, and Bo Bichette hurts his back. He's going to be taken out of the game. Does say it's a minor injury, only a few days, hopefully. So we'll be hoping best for him. But Espinal, Santiago Espinal comes in to take his spot.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching
Waino's going to get an 0-2 count on the off the bench.
Goes hard and wants to lead that ball club to a championship.
Man, he's going to get a ground ball up the middle that's going to find its way through the infield. So comes off the bench for the injured player and gets a single into center.
Just kept it simple.
Waino doesn't love that. Yeah, not as hard as hit of his career, but a hit's a hit. So he'll take it. So after that now, 1 out. And George Springer is going to go up the middle for a base hit. Espinal is going to try to go to third. We've seen this story before. Dylan Carlson can't get him. Blue Jays have been going first to third in this series every game, and we have not been able to punish them for it. So now we got Guerrero Jr. back up. He's going to hit one down the line, and look at this play by Arenado. The reason he's won double-digit Gold Gloves, never not won a Gold Glove in his career, for plays like that. So now we got 2 outs. It's 3-1 though. Runner did score on the play, and Danny Jansen's going to hit one down the line to make this game 4-1.
He'll score easily. It's 4-1, and in its second with an RBI double.
So it is 4-1 Blue Jays. Waino's getting touched up here a little bit in the fourth. We're going to see this ball down the line again. We're going to bring in Genesis Cabrera for his first appearance of the year. The lefty out of the pen.
We'll see how he settles in.
So let's see how he does in his first appearance of the year. Had some up and downs so far throughout his career, to say the least. We have 2 outs here in the 5th. See if we can get out of it. Going to Brandon Belt. Starts him off with a ball away.
Ball 1.
Then we got a low fastball for a strike. Low and inside. Got the lefty-lefty matchup here that Cabrera likes.
Man on second, 2 down.
Get strike 2. Pretty much identical spot with the changeup there.
Second with 2 down.
2 strikes here on Brandon Belt. Fouls that one off to stay alive.
Next offering misses.
Tries to get him chased the change up low and inside. He will not. And there he gets him chased that one. That is strike 3 on Brandon Belt. Cabrera's going to get out of the inning without any more damage. But it is 4-1 Blue Jays.
It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals 1.
Let's see if the Cardinals offense can get anything going here in the bottom of the 5th.
The pitch.
2 outs. Brendan Donovan. He's going to hit one into left center here. Going to find a gap. Donovan will get 2 out of this.
With a double for his first hit of the year.
So gives him an opportunity here. His first double of the year.
Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner.
Taking that ball to left center. Good at bat there from Brendan Donovan.
And it scored.
But nothing came of it. We're in the bottom of the 6th now with 1 out. Nolan Gorman's up.
Right side.
Ground ball to Vladdy. He wide throw at second. Trying to go back to first, but can't get him either. So that's going to be an error on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to give the Cardinals a little bit of a opportunity here. First and second with 1 out here in the 6th. Would have been a good play, but the throw is just wide. And then coming back to first, can't get Gorman either. So this is going to signal the pitching change here for the Blue Jays.
We're going to see pitching change in this spot. That's it for Chris Bassett. A pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice...
Pretty decent outing from Chris Bassett. Hanging his head a little bit, but nothing to hang your head about with that start. In comes Anthony Bass out of the bullpen. Really good year last year for a bullpen arm. ERA under 2. Here in 73 games, had 73 strikeouts.
Now up for St. Louis, Alec Burleson.
We got 1 out here with Alec Burleson up at the plate. Chance to get back in the game a little bit here. First pitch is out wide.
Not close.
He does have a walk and then grounded in double play earlier. And he hits another routine double play ball and grounds into his 2nd double play of the game and another big spot. So not coming through. Blue Jays are trying to get out of another jam.
It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Cardinals 1.
We will be going in the top of the 7th here with the Blue Jays 4-1 lead. The error does not end up hurting them at all.
All set for the start of the inning.
Top of the 7th here, we got Kevin Kiermaier stepping up. Cabrera still in the game on the mound for the Cardinals.
Facing a left-handed pitcher, what you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch is a curveball away for ball 1. And a high fastball for ball 2. Neither pitch really all that close here for Cabrera to start this at bat. Gets a strike there on the changeup.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Fastball is low, so we got a 3-run count, hitters count here for Kiermaier. Fouls that off. Arenado's giving it a chase. In his 2nd web gem play of the day. This might be catch of the year. 1 series into the year.
Seems like we see him
What a
make plays
play
like
by
this on a
Arenado.
daily
Diving
basis.
up against the wall away from him to catch this foul ball.
So
His play earlier was spectacular. This one's even better. Arenado's something else. Chris Stratton coming in for his second appearance of the year now. Had a good first showing. One scoreless inning with 2 strikeouts. Only gave up 1 hit. So let's see how he does in his second appearance here for Chris Stratton. Starting off with Espinal, who came in for the injured Bo Bichette. Working him off with a fastball in the up away corner for strike 1. Gets him to roll over to Arenado. And we know how Arenado does. This is a easy out. 2 down here in the 7th.
Ready to go.
Chad Green going to come in and pitch for the Blue Jays. His second appearance as well. Only came in for 1 out last time and got it. So, I mean, not a ton we saw the first time out. But let's see what he does here in his second appearance.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Starting off with Goldie. Cardinals going to call their bullpen, make sure they're set up for what they need. You're going to sit down Jordan Hicks. Anthony Mizowicz. I don't know if I think I'm saying his name wrong, but he is being scheduled to come in the game for the 9th. Let's see if Goldie can get this game a little closer before then.
And that one upstairs.
First pitch up, and that is ball 1.
Some good and some bad. The positive is he doesn't walk very many guys, but Chris, the problem is that he is prone to giving up some homers.
Then we got strike 1 as Goldie's early on the curveball.
Because the good thing is that you can bring a guy like this in with the bases loaded and not worry about walking in a run. But on the other side, if he gives up one of those homers, it counts for 4.
The next offering misses. And a count.
Fastball away to make the count 2-1 here. Reigning NL MVP trying to get his team back in the game a little bit. Takes a fastball.
That is strike 2.
Pretty middle cut. Didn't want it. It's 2-2 now.
Righty delivers. That's
Leaves that curveball away. We got a full count with Arenado on deck.
Retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
And a payoff pitch.
Goldie ripped one into left. Pretty well hit. So that is going to be caught in left field for the out.
That fastball is all over it. It's just frustrating when you get
over to the southpaw.
So here comes the Cardinals bullpen arm. Mizowicz is how I'm going to say his name until I'm corrected. He's coming in for his first appearance of the year. The second lefty out of the bullpen for the Cardinals today.
Here's the left fielder.
Starting off with Dalton Varsho, who has an RBI in this game.
The wide to kick the pitch.
And he's going to hit a foul ball to the left side of the infield. And look at Arenado for the 3rd time today making a top 10 play. Arenado is ridiculous over there. Just look at this guy. 3 spectacular plays over at 3rd. Now we got the runner stealing here in the 9th. He's going to be safe. Up 3, stealing second base. Whit Merrifield with his second stolen base of the series.
You can swipe a bag against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here,
we got a 1 out guy on second here. He's over to 3rd now with 2 outs as we go back to Espinal. He's going to hit one into right, and that's going to be an RBI single for Espinal to make this game 5-1.
Extend their lead. It's 5-1.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing.
Gave them even a little more insurance than they already had.
Allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Nice job hitting it the other way.
Here's George.
All right, bottom 9, 2 outs, down to the last hope. Alec Burleson has grounded into 2 double plays today. It's only fitting that he will also be the final out of the game. So the Blue Jays are going to take the series, take the game 5-1.
This is a huge win.
And yeah, that's going to be Cardinals starting off 1-2, losing their opening series at home. Waino's going to pick up the loss. He will be 0-1.
fans are
Cardinals 1 run on 5 hits, whereas Blue Jays 5 runs on 9 hits. Did have the 1 error by Vladdy.
Here at MLB the Show.
Some of the highlights of the game here.
John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Goldie with the 1 RBI for the Cardinals on the solo shot. Guerrero Jr. with an RBI single. That was to give the Blue Jays the lead, and they never lost it after that. Double here from Jansen. Got an RBI on that play as well. One of many spectacular plays here by Arenado. But that is the win there for the Blue Jays. That still need to get going. We're going to see here that Waino gets the loss. Let's compare how Cardinals did in real life in this game. In real life, Cardinals won 9-4. In the game, we lost 5-1. Hitting wise, we'll see for us, Goldie really was the only one that did anything. Brendan Donovan had a double. Wilson Contreras had 2 hits. In real life, we'll see that the RBIs here came from Nolan Gorman, who went deep twice in this game in real life. Big time player for the Cardinals there. For us, he went 1 for 3. Donovan and Burleson, both 2 RBIs. We can see a much better game from Burleson in real life than he was for us. He was kind of a detriment on offense for us. In real life, he went 3-4 with 2 RBIs and a homer. So for us, Goldie was the big player. In real life, he went 2 for 4 with a walk. But no runs, no RBIs. So that's a little bit of the difference there. Let's take a look at the pitching difference. Waino gets the loss for us. Didn't even make it 5, gave up 7 hits, 4 earned. Montgomery picked up the win in real life on 5 innings, gave up 3 earned, had 3 Ks. Stratton, who pitched for both of us in this game, Chris Stratton, came in relief, and then Naughton in real life Cardinals, who we do not have on the Major League roster on ours. So a little bit of difference there between the two. But yeah, that'll do it. Cardinals are going to be 1-2 on the year in the video game, but they were 2-1 in real life. And that's going to do it for the Blue Jays series. Next up on the docket is the Braves. Still at home, so we get to stay at Busch, but headed to the Braves next. So we're going to see, before we get to the Braves series, we are switching up the lineup a little bit. So here's the new lineup. Dylan Carlson's going to lead off for us. We're moving Contreras to the 2-hole, leaving Goldie Arenado, and then we go Nootbaar, Gorman, Edman, Donovan, and Burleson. So this is against if it's a righty pitcher. We're going to get some of our lefties in there. And just try to change something up, because the offense has been pitiful. Against a lefty, top 5 are all going to stay the same. Edman's going to be in that 6th spot. O'Neill, Yepes, and DeYoung. So we're really going to try to play matchups here to try to get something going offensively. Yep. Bunch of the righties in against the lefty, bunch of lefties in against your righty. Again, just something needs to change offensively. So Jack Flaherty is going to get his first start of the year. We have that new lineup. I do believe we're going to try to sit Lars here, give him a day off. And we decide to put Tyler O'Neill in the lineup. We're going to switch. Nope, we're going to leave it. We're going to move Corbin up to the 5, O'Neill down to the 6. And that's what we're going to roll with. We see our batting averages, and all of them are terrible. Outside of Goldie, and I guess Carlson's okay. So, we really need to get Arenado going. But here we are back at Busch.
On the show, the Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
I'm flying high with the vultures, and I'm feeling that heat 'cause I'm golden. I got the keys, I'm a queen.
All right, we see the starter for the day is Jack Flaherty. Man, he was so good about 2 seasons ago, got injured, and hasn't really been able to recover from it. I keep saying in real life, if Flaherty can just get back to old Flaherty, he would really, really help. So we're going to see if we can get him going in the video game here a little bit. We are going up against the 3-0 undefeated Braves. So let's see this leadoff matchup. Michael Harris II versus Jack Flaherty.
Michael Harris. The wind of the pitch.
And right off the bat, rips one to right. And Alec Burleson gets beat on a ball that he probably should have made a play on. Michael Harris is going to start the game with a double. The rookie Burleson for us has been fairly disappointing here so far. This ball really could have been caught. He takes a step the wrong way here and gives him a double out of it. Not the best start for Flaherty here in the first. We're going to move on. 2 outs in the first now. Ronald Acuna Jr. He is going to take Flaherty deep in the first inning to give the Braves a 2-0 lead early. But definitely not the dream start to the season for Flaherty.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think
see why the Braves are undefeated. Their offense has been rolling at the beginning of the season here. We'll see another look at this one. The 2-run shot by Acuna Jr.
And circled the bases.
And now Matt Olson up to hit.
Next up, Matt Olson. Let's see if Flaherty can at least get out of the inning here.
And the first pitch
doesn't get the call on the high fastball there.
Just missed. Flaherty
Has 2-0 on the slider away there.
After that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden
Matt Olson's going to foul one off down the left field line.
Trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
It's strike 2 on him here. Got a 2-2 count.
Is it going to take someone going out?
Can Flaherty get out of the inning without any more damage?
Every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes
high fastball. We have a full count here with Marcell Ozuna on deck.
And then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken up, but sometimes they
and full count. Olson's going to hit one into the gap in left center. This should be in for a stand-up double.
And that's a 2-out double.
And more danger here for Flaherty.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
There's nothing going the Cardinals' way here early in the year. But no damage came of that. We're going to see Mike Soroka here in the bottom of the first. His first start of the year.
This guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared.
New leadoff man Dylan Carlson. Let's see if he can pay off the new spot in the lineup.
And then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for
first pitch, he fouls it off.
Guy, you might have a chance to do some damage.
And a pitch.
Gets hit on the second pitch. So no matter how you do it, leadoff guy got on base. That's his job. But we're going to move ahead to the top of the second here. With 1 out,
and there's a fly ball.
And Ozzy Albies absolutely murders this baseball.
And that one's gone.
This is going to make it 3-0 Braves. Flaherty is taken deep for the second time today. And second home run of the year for Albies.
And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there.
He left that over too much to the plate, and Albies absolutely made him pay for it. 101.6 off the bat. 380, and that ball is gone. We're going to see an early call of the bullpen here for the Cardinals. Zach Thompson coming in. His first appearance of the year. Let's see if he can eat up some innings for us. Flaherty just didn't have it today. We're not going to keep riding him out there. Third inning, let's bring in Zach Thompson.
The pitch. And
Going up
first
against
offering is
Ronald
fouled
Acuna
off.
Jr. to start, who
Here's
does have a
another
home run
Ronald
already
Acuna
today.
Jr. He's the youngest Braves player to win a Silver Slugger. He won it at age 21. You think about all the talent the Braves
Gets him down
organization,
0-2 here.
Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, Freddie Freeman, very impressive. 0-2 now.
He strikes him out, so good first batter for Zach Thompson.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either.
We're going to jump ahead to the bottom of the third. Alec Burleson, 2 outs. He's going to hit one deep to right field. Going back on it, and this ball's going to be gone. Alec Burleson with a solo shot. His first hit and home run of the year. Going to make it 3-1 Braves.
It's 3-1.
Maybe that will get him going after a pretty dreadful start. Alec Burleson does get the solo shot. He's going to outdo Ozzy Albies a little bit here. A little bit harder off the bat and a 5 feet deeper. 103.5 and 385. You can see he did not know what was going on. He was hustling out of the box. We're going to jump ahead to the bottom of the 5th now. Brendan Donovan, 2 outs. Little hit and run action with Tommy Edman on first. This is going to be into the gap a little bit. Tommy Edman coming around to score. Brendan Donovan going to second. And Donovan's going to be thrown out before Tommy Edman had a chance to score. So that run will not count for the Cardinals. It will stay 3-1. Once again, no breaks going the Cardinals' way. Getting tagged out before Tommy Edman crossed the plate. We got Jordan Hicks coming back in now. His second appearance of the year. Was okay. His first start was a little wild, but still got the job done. No earned runs. That's how he does here. 1 out here in the top of the 6th against Marcell Ozuna. That fastball is high at 100 miles an hour. Anthony Mizowicz is warming up again. Saw him yesterday. Might see him a second time.
Kicks and fires.
Ball away from Hicks. Ball low. He's missed high, away, low. He missed inside for the trifecta.
It'll be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Nope, he will miss away for a 4-pitch walk right out of the bullpen. Not exactly what we wanted to see out of Jordan Hicks. Next batter here, Travis d'Arnaud.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
Ball low on the sinker. So 5 straight balls out of the bullpen for Jordan Hicks.
Right-hander kick steals.
Ball inside, 6 straight for Hicks. Cannot find the strike zone whatsoever. Gets the call there on the low and inside fastball, so it is going to be 2-1. Finally gets a strike call. First one that's even been borderline. Then gets the changeup past d'Arnaud. 2-2 count now. Maybe finding it a little bit.
Comes to 2-2.
And Travis d'Arnaud is going to take him deep. Once again, the 3rd home run for the day for the Braves, and another no-doubter. This is going to make it 5-1. Travis d'Arnaud's first home run of the year. Not the best showing out of the bullpen here for Jordan Hicks.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good.
You see Arenado's reaction at third. He wasn't thrilled by it. Going 407, 108 off the bat.
In between pitches.
We're at 7-1 this point. In the bottom of the 7. Tommy Edman's going to hit one in the gap.
And that should be extra bases.
Nobody on. Why are we showing us the 2 outs at the bottom of the 7th and a 6-run game? Tommy Edman's going to get a triple out. It's going to 3rd. He's going to see this poor throw. He's going to turn. He's going to try to score on this.
Not
And
in
Tommy
time.
Edman's going to get it
He
inside
makes
the
it
park home
safely for
run
an
on a ball that
inside
didn't
the
even
park
make it to
home
the
run.
wall.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in
Very
baseball
unique
for a reason, Boog.
thing
Always fun
here.
to see an inside the park.
So this is
Man,
just a
he was
normal
flying
gapper.
out
Like I said, they actually cut it off before it even gets all the way to the
Time he was
wall.
getting a second, he had it in his mind to go all the
And
way.
Tommy
That's
Edman's going to
just
score
how
on this. So very impressive for Tommy Edman. Makes it 7-2. Little inside the park home run. We got Tyler O'Neill now in the bottom of the ninth in a 7-2 game. And look at this little back glove flip.
Covering the bag. And O'Neal is
Smooth by Olsen. Tyler O'Neill's got some wheels, so he has to flip it to the pitcher quick. And he does a fantastic job with it.
chance in this one.
So now we got Tommy Edman, bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, trying to keep the game alive for the Cardinals in a 7-2 ball game. Check swing to start. They're going to say he went around.
Yes, he did. That's a swing.
So we got an 0-1 count here.
And he deals. And delivers outside.
Makes it 1-1. We know how Tommy Edman can battle in these at-bats. Hits one down the line.
Down the line.
Keeps the game alive. So Tommy Edman with an inside the park home run. This is going to be a double for him.
It's a double. And
He's getting his
3 for
offense
4
going a little bit here.
And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing
So if
now
nothing
is
else,
passing
somebody
the
helped
baton.
Goldie hit a little bit.
Everything seems to get started around this guy.
Right down that line for an easy double.
So a man aboard. Here's the second.
2 outs. Brendan Donovan up to bat now. Can he keep it going? Can he do what Tommy Edman did?
That one
Can he get a high fastball for a strike to start? Gonna be down 0-1. Does have a hit in today's game.
Man at second. And now one
Takes strike 2 low and inside.
Perhaps not.
He is down
quite ready to
0-2.
hit.
Final
First 2
strike here for the
pitches by
Cardinals.
him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Inside fastball. 1-2 count.
Edman on at second with 2 down.
It's one in the left.
Fly ball to left.
This is going to be caught by Ozuna, and that's going to be the ball game. Braves are going to win this one 7-2.
Ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
7-2 your final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding.
Cardinals are going to pick up another loss. Straka picking up the win. Flaherty with the loss. Ian Anderson gets a save out of this. Cardinals 2 runs. You're going to see some of the highlights here. Acuna Jr. getting the run started for the Braves with a 2-run homer in the first. Ozzie Albies adds to it with a solo shot. Travis d'Arnaud added to the home run party with a 2-run shot. And Braves offense came to play. Tommy Edman, this was that weird inside the Parker. You can see how he was going to stop. Made the turn when he saw the throw. He scores on it. Yep, Cardinals 2 runs on 8 hits. Braves 7 runs on 11 hits. They're going to improve to 4-0. Cardinals are going to fall to 1-3. So let's take a look at how the real life Cardinals did in this game. They also lost 4-8. So 7-2, 4-8, kind of similar there. Let's take a look at the hitting numbers. So offensively, Tommy Edman leading the way for us in the game. Alec Burleson did add a solo shot. In real life, 4 RBIs kind of got spread out a little bit. Goldie and Arenado both getting 1 apiece with 2 hits each. They were 2 of the bigger ones. Jordan Walker extended his hit streak with an RBI. So Goldie, Arenado in real life kind of carried the load in the game. Edman kind of carried the load with a little help from Burleson. So now let's take a look at the pitching. Flaherty gets the loss in this one, only going 2 innings. Real life Jake Woodford only went 4 1/3 and got the loss. Gave up 6 earned. I pulled Flaherty after only 3 earned. He didn't have it, so I took him out. Zach Thompson actually came in for both teams and did a good job for both of us out of the bullpen. Jordan Hicks gave up 2 earned in real life. Also gave up some in here. So this one, and I don't have Naughton on the roster, but very similar performances for the bullpen. Zach Thompson doing his job, and then Jordan Hicks kind of blowing it after that. So, yeah, Very similar games here between the real life Cardinals and the video game Cardinals in this one. Let's go ahead and move on. Braves are going to take a 1-0 series lead. So, yeah. And once again, Ian Anderson, the save for the Braves. It's weird to me when the game was over for a long time, you still get the save, but whatever, he gets the save. Alright, so game 2 of the series. We're going to see Steven Matz getting his first start of the year. And I believe we're going to make the decision to give Contreras a day off. We're going to see Ivan Herrera for the first time this year, the backup catcher. But he is not going to be batting in the 2-hole. We're going to move Lars up to the 2-hole. And pretty much move Herrera down. I think we're going to leave him at 8. We'll leave Burleson at the 9 spot. And that's going to be the lineup for today's game. Sitting at 1-3, going up against the 4-0 Braves.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. We've got Major League Baseball on a Tuesday night. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. First pitch coming your way next.
Well, come on, baby, dance a little lower tonight. We all need a little number with the top beat.
All right,
So here we are with Steven Matz, first start of the year. Numbers not very impressive from last year.
Well, this guy has the ability to command the game. He's got to limit damage, make his pitches, and avoid that big inning. If he can work around that...
Ozzie Albies in the leadoff spot today for the Braves. Let's see how this matchup goes for Steven Matz.
Ready to go now. Leading off, Ozzie Albies.
Starts him off with a generous call, low in the zone on the changeup.
Off and running. Ball one low.
That sweeping curve does not get a swing out of him, so we have a 1-1 count here.
And a breaking
Strike
ball
2
drops
coming in for
a
Matz.
strike. Next offering
Another
down
low
low
sweeping
and in
curve.
the dirt.
Got a 2-2 count.
The line to kick the pitch.
Foul ball is going to stay 2-2.
2-2 upcoming. The pitch.
It's going to be strike 3. Steven Matz is going to start off the day by striking out Ozzie Albies. The day after Albies did go deep for his 100th home run of his career. Charlie Morton, the starter here for the Braves. Not his best year last year, but always kind of a consistent guy. So we'll see what he gives the Braves today.
He's going to go out there and give it his best.
Digging in is the switch hitting out.
Once again, Dylan Carlson still in that leadoff spot for us.
Charlie Morton, a guy who has had a pretty incredible ride. He's won the World Series twice with the Astros in 17 and with the Braves in 2021.
Starts
That's in there.
Carlson with a
That's
high
strike
fastball
one.
for a strike.
Talent aside, Charlie
Braves
Morton is
undefeated
one
so
of
far
those
this season.
teammate favorites. Everyone you talk to talks about how great a guy he is.
Does not get the call on the slurve.
And the count
We're
is
going to be sitting at a
1-1.
1-1 count here to Carlson.
And now 1
Strike
and
2 on another high fastball.
Next one misses, and the
Kind
count
of-
is even 2-2.
High fastball to an inside slurve. High fastball to an inside slurve. So we're sitting at 2-2 here.
Goes down
Gets the
looking.
call on that low slurve. Carlson doesn't like it. That's going to K him up to start the game. We'll see it again here. You be the judge. Gets called strike 3 on that low slurve. Could have gone either way.
Now first with nobody out.
Top of the second now. And we're going to see Sean Murphy go down the right field line. This is going to bring home 1. And they're going to stop the second runner at third. So it's going to be 1-0 Braves, second and third here in the second inning. Sean Murphy with the RBI double. Braves offense is torturing this Cardinals pitching staff so far.
Now back the
So
lefty.
next up, Sean Hilliard.
That one back
He's going to go up the middle.
and
That's going to
gets
squeak through.
One run is in.
Going to fire it home here. Play at the plate. He is going to be
It's
safe.
3-zip.
It's going to be 3-0 Cardinals on the 2 RBI single that squeaked through the infield.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And for the second day in a row, the Cardinals starter is just getting torched early. It just clearly doesn't have his best stuff.
And now
We got one out here in the second. Matt's still trying to get through it.
come back to the mound.
He's going to get a double play opportunity here, and the Cardinals will turn this to get out of the inning. He's going to limit the damage. It's going to be 3-0 here.
We go to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Braves 3.
See another replay of this double play ball. Pretty good turn from Donovan to Edman and over to Goldie.
Back here in
Arenado here in the bottom of the second.
Opening number 2. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Nolan Arenado. Yeah, the right-hander back to work.
First pitch, Arenado's going to hit one to left. Pretty well hit.
That one's got a chance.
And this ball's going to be gone for Arenado's first home run of the year. And not only is it first home run of the year, it is number 300 of his career. Arenado gets number 300 here. Makes the game 3-1. Which Stadium's going to let him celebrate a little bit and give him the respect he deserves for this milestone home run.
Very good hitters that never get to 300 homers in their careers.
All right. Brendan Donovan here is going to hit one up the middle.
Into the outfield for a knock.
Tommy Edman's going to try to go to third on this.
To third, and he's
He's going to be
out.
out. Cardinals base running has not been great this year. Been thrown out on the base pass quite a few times. Here's another one to add to the list. Nice throw here from center from Hilliard, though.
Strike to third base. Now for the offense.
And it's just going to get Tommy Edman on a bang-bang play here.
Zach Thompson.
We're going to see Zach Thompson for the second day in a row here. Threw a lot of innings yesterday. We're going to see him back-to-back days, though, so let's see how this goes for Zach Thompson. He was able to clean up Flaherty's mess yesterday. Can do the same here for Max. Hoping for Ozzie Albies to start.
The pitch. Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now.
Gets the ground ball to Goldie. And he's going to start by getting Albies out here in the top of the third.
And now the right.
Going to the bottom of the third now, Dylan Carlson with one out.
Hard hit left side.
And he's going to hit one to third, and that is going to be a pretty nice play over there at third. Arenado-like over there from Austin Riley. Nice backhand spin. Get up and make a strong throw to get Dylan Carlson, who's got a little bit of speed. Going to the bottom of the fourth now, Nolan Arenado is back up to the plate. We're going to see, unfortunately, that Charlie Morton is going to need an x-ray, and it does not look good. He could be out for a while. So Ian Anderson, who got the save in the last game, is going to come back into this game here earlier than expected after the injury to Charlie Morton. And he's going to have to deal with a 1-0 count to Arenado. Oh, excuse me, a 2-0 count to Arenado.
Right-hander kick steals.
Going to start him off with a foul ball for a strike. Let's have a runner on first here.
And that's in there.
Gets the low fastball there, so it's 2-2.
You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And he's going to get Arenado to pop up to the infield. Good job coming out of the pen without really even warming up all that much. Just, it was unexpected.
Report on me. Yes, I think I could draw a walk.
We're going to see Jake Woodford coming for the Cardinals. His second appearance of the year. The first one did not go as planned. Let's see if he's a little bit better here in the second showing. Cardinals bullpen's been getting a lot of work with the short outings from the starters.
Arcia.
He's going to start up going up against Arcia.
As he looks at one down low. Albies on the move.
Trying to steal a base here, and they will get it easily. A pretty poor throw by the backup catcher, Ivan Herrera. Remember, Contreras has the day off today for the Cardinals.
So he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Wasn't all that close there for Albies.
Runner at second, 2 down. And that's in the dirt.
Doesn't get the call of the swing, so it is going to be 2-1 here to Arcia.
Next pitch
Doesn't get the call on that one either. Going to be a 3-1 count.
Foul ball.
Foul ball, so we got a full count, 2 outs here in the top of the 5th in a 3-1 game Braves.
3-2 now. Now a bullet to second
In a
base,
hard hit line drive, Brendan Donovan does make the snag to get out of the inning for the Cardinals. It's going to be 3-1 Braves going here to the bottom of the 5th.
Gets handed the rock out of the pen.
We're going to jump ahead a little bit. Chris Stratton's going to make his 3rd appearance of the year already. Been good in his first 2 outings.
Stepping in the
Going to start off against Austin Riley.
Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And here it comes.
And Austin Riley's going to get a base hit to right on the first pitch from Stratton. Getting that leadoff guy always helps. Trying to get some insurance here for the Braves. Nothing came of it, though, until we go to Jordan Hicks. ERA of 10.8 in his first 2 outings. So, safe to say it's not gone the way he wants it to. Let's see. He's given an opportunity here to turn it around here in the top of the 7th. Let's see what he does.
And he deals. And that one missing low.
Much like every other time he comes out of the bullpen, starts him off with a ball.
It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
And then a high fastball. 2-0 count. Ball inside, 3-0. Once again out of the bullpen, Jordan Hicks cannot find the strike zone. And another 4-pitch walk, just like yesterday for Jordan Hicks. There's one thing we can count on, is Jordan Hicks walking the first guy he faces. We got 1 out here in the 7th now, man on first. And we're going to get a line drive into left. Coming all the way around from first to score, standing up. It is going to be 4-1 Braves as Hicks gives up another run on the RBI double.
Even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in.
A lot of guys struggling to start the year for the Cardinals. Not much worse than Jordan Hicks right now. We're going to bring in Anthony Mizewicz, ERA of 9. So you can see some bullpen trouble here for the Cardinals early in the year. Let's see if he can turn it around. Hicks could not. We got 2 outs here in the 7th. New arm coming from the pen. First pitch just misses outside on the curveball. It's going to be 1-0.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position.
Gets the ground ball up the middle. This is going to be an RBI single.
Around third.
And it's going to be 5-1 as the bullpen struggles for the Cardinals continue.
Well done, drives in the run. Once you get the ball by
And
the
they can't
pitcher,
get a
there's
lead to
base hits up the middle.
go to
They get
Gallegos
ground
and
balls.
Helsley.
Nice job to use
Keep
that
trying the other
defense
guys,
to
and
get
it's
himself a hit.
not working. Zach Thompson being the one guy out of the bullpen that's really performed. Cabrera's been good as well. Everyone else pretty much struggled.
Lars Nootbaar.
We're going to go to the bottom of the ninth now here with Nootbaar.
The pitch. On the inside.
He's going to take strike
corner for a
one.
strike. The 0-1.
Ball high for Nootbaar. 1-1 count.
Swing.
Nootbaar's going to sneak one to the infield for a leadoff single. If you're ever going to make a comeback like this, you need that leadoff guy to get on. Nootbaar does that for us.
Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle.
Going
of
to
the
Goldie
infield,
now.
Took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
It's going to be a weak foul ball down the right field line on a
Get
check
something
swing.
going. This is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
The pitch.
Another foul ball on the right field line, this time on a full swing. So 0-2 count here to Goldie. Menez trying to get out the most dangerous hitter on the Cardinals. Another foul ball. Goldie stays alive.
Next pitch is
Ball outside there on the
only
slider.
adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want.
Ball inside there on the changeup. So we got a 2-2 count now here to Goldie.
just off the inside edge.
Fastball inside, fills it up with Arenado on deck. Goldie fighting off another foul ball. Good battle here from Goldie and Jimenez.
Nobody out.
And Goldie's going to poke one into left here. We got two runners on here with nobody out.
First and second with nobody out.
Cardinals trying to fight their way back a little bit.
Give themselves a chance. Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
We're going to see AJ Minter, the closer here for the Braves, come in and try to shut this down. 2 for 2 on his save opportunities this year.
Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
The Braves have seen enough of this noise coming out from the Cardinals.
So now it's the full-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado.
With a very dangerous hitter in Arenado coming up. He does have the solo shot today.
Good
Takes a
eye
ball
right there.
outside. For MVP when he's batting like 100. That's a bold sign.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is in for a strike.
It's going to be a strike to make a 1-1 count here to Arenado.
And that one is inside.
2-1 count to Arenado now.
And a pitch. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Gets the strike there to make it 2-2.
Pitch misses
Takes the
inside.
fastball
3-2
just
now.
inside.
He never
Got a
moved
full
'cause he never
full
had
count now with
time
Nolan
to.
Gorman coming up.
What kind of velocity
Next.
you prefer that pitcher work away?
And now the lefty gets a piece there. We'll
They're
do
not
it
going
again.
to foul it off, much like Goldie battling here.
Payoff pitch.
Fouls off another one. Cardinals are really fighting here in the ninth.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Gonna take ball 4 high. That's gonna load the bases here. Nobody out. Nolan Gorman coming up in a big spot here. And looks like we're gonna go to the bench. We're gonna get a pinch hitter here to face AJ Minter, the lefty. We're gonna play a little matchup here. Trying to decide which guy to go with here in this situation. Looks like we're deciding between Contreras and O'Neill. Wilson Contreras is going to come in and hit for Nolan Gorman with the bases juice. And he comes through for us here in the ninth. First pitch strike from Minter.
The tying run at the plate.
Foul ball in the second one, so Contreras in an 0-2 hole here.
You need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you got to make some pitches. But if he can
takes fastball low,
he can earn some points.
All loaded up here in the last half of inning number 9. And now the count is
change up low. We got a 2-2 count now.
And here it comes.
Takes fastball low. We got a full count, bases loaded. Cardinals really working counts here in the ninth. Takes a ball 4, walks in a run. It's 5-2 with the bases loaded. Still nobody out. And Tommy Edman coming to the plate. 2 hits today already for Edman. A third one would be massive for the Cardinals. Takes the ball inside. Goldie on third, Arenado on second, Contreras on first. Minter struggling to find the strike zone here. Can't afford to walk another batter here. Throws a fastball down the middle. Tommy Edman looking like he was taking a strike all the way. We have a 1-1 count.
And a foul ball.
Foul ball down the right field line. 1-2 here to Edman.
After him here, all fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Next pitch misses.
Fastball high makes it 2-2.
Bases juiced.
Don't think you want to fall into another full count here. You really want to just go get Edman here if you're Minter. Edman fights it off. Stays 2-2. Gets the K on Edman. That's huge for Minter, getting that first out of the inning, striking out Tommy Edman. Cardinals still in a position to do something here, but strikeout really hurts there from one of their hotter hitters. Now Brendan Donovan coming up next. Looks like we will be going for another pinch hitter. And I believe we're going to see Tyler O'Neill step up to the plate. No, we're going to let Donovan hit. Brendan Donovan is going to stay in the game and hit. That's going to be strike 1 to him. Even though it's lefty-lefty, let's see how this pays off. We're going to trust Donovan. Take some ball low. 1-1 count here.
Next offering misses.
Fastball up and away, 2-1. Minter's already thrown 23 pitches this inning, and he didn't even start the inning.
That's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly
gets the call there, 2-2 count.
Goldie, the runner at third. Arenado at second. Contreras over at first with one away.
And Brendan Donovan's going to poke one to the left side of the infield. It's knocked down, but no play. So it's going to be 5-3 now with the bases still loaded and one out. Brendan Donovan pumps, gets the infield single. On Herrera, the backup catcher now. Now we're going to see a pinch hitter. We're going to see Tyler O'Neill come up and bat now. A base hit could tie the game. Extra base hit could win the game. Spot here for Tyler O'Neill. Takes strike one high on the cutter.
That's strike one. Big spot. Tying and winning runs aboard with one down.
Strike two on the high cutter again. Strikes out O'Neill on 3 pitches. Never even took the bat off the shoulders. Pretty poor performance there from O'Neill. Alec Burleson due up next. We're going to see yet another pinch hitter this inning. Trying to decide between Juan Yepez and Paul DeYoung here. 2 guys left on the bench for the Cardinals. We're going to see Juan Yepez grab a bat for his first plate appearance of the year. So no pressure, bases loaded, 2 outs in the 9th. You're up to bat.
In there.
Fastball low gets the strike call. 0-1. Ball down the right field line. Cardinals down to their final strike here in the 0-2 count.
Here in the bottom of the 9th. Bounce to the left side.
Another foul ball to stay alive is Yepez. And that will be strike 3. Cardinals made some noise in the 9th, but couldn't get it done. Braves will pick up the 5-3 win.
And you think that you're never going to lose a game again because things are clicking up and down the lineup. Pitchers are pitching.
And hoping nothing's too wrong with Charlie Morton. Ian Anderson picked up the win. Matt's the loss. Minter gets his 3rd save of the year. Braves 5 runs on 6 hits. Cardinals 3 runs on 7 hits. Braves lead the series 2-0 after picking up this 5-3 win. Some of the highlights here. Base knock into right for the double. Arenado with that home run, number 300 for the Cardinals. Or of his career, not all for the Cardinals. Arcia adding a little bit there with the double. And Minter finally does shut down the Cardinals. Was a little nerve-wracking out there for him, though. Alright, so we do see the box score here. Let's compare it to how the Cardinal game went in real life. In real life here, the Cardinals lost 1-4. We lose 3-5. Offensively, Arenado with the home run, and Donovan added an RBI. In real life, the Cardinals only scored 1. Wilson Contreras had that RBI hit for the Cardinals. So, in the game, Contreras actually had the day off. So, came in as a pinch hitter and did get a walk. So, that's how the hitters compare between the two. Pitching-wise, Matt's picked up the loss for us, and in real life, Matt's picked up the loss. He went much deeper, went 5 1/3, gave up 10 hits and 4 runs, had 7 Ks, gave up 2 homers. I have not been letting my pitchers go as long. When I see they don't have it, I take them out. He only went 2 innings for me, gave up 3 earned, had 2 walks, and gave up 2 hits. You see the bullpen for the Cardinals in real life. None of those guys pitched for us. Hicks and Meisowitz both gave up runs out of the bullpen. But Zach Thompson doing another good job. He's been kind of the key bullpen guy so far early in the year for the video game team. So yeah, all that being said, that is how this game shook out. Yep. Losing 5-3 and losing 1-4 in real life. So we're down 2-0 in this series to the Braves. One more game left. See if we can at least avoid the sweep. All right, switching up the lineup here a little bit again here for game 3. Again, trying to find something that works. We're going to lead off Tommy Edman now. He's been a hot bat. Brendan Donovan's going to be in the 2 spot. We're going to move Contreras back down to 5. Then go Lars, Carlson, Burleson, and Gorman to end it. This is against righties. So then against lefties, we're going to leave the top the same. But we're going to have Carlson, O'Neill, Yepes, De Jong to end it. So putting Edman back in that leadoff spot. Let's see if that generates a little bit more offense. He's been a hot bat. See if he can help out Goldie up top. We're going to see Montgomery get his 2nd start of the year. The one starter that's been able to pick up a win and looked pretty good for us. So hopefully he can do that again. And we could really use a day that saves the bullpen a little bit. We do have a day off tomorrow, though. And we're going to see De Jong come into the starting lineup for the first time. We're going to give Brendan Donovan the day off. We are also going to put O'Neill in and give Carlson the day off. So both Carlson and Donovan are going to get the day off here. And make it a little 2 days off in a row because, again, we do have tomorrow off before we go visit the Brewers. So you see the lineup here. De Jong and O'Neill in the lineup to give some days off.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB the Show with a good one coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. So the Atlanta Braves have taken the first 2 games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation when you have an opportunity to sweep a series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now.
All right, here we go. Jordan Montgomery, second start of the year. Again, the first one went pretty good for him. 6 2/3. Gave only 4 hits, no earned runs, and did pick up the win.
Look to turn in another quality start in this one.
So can we get a second showing like that out of Montgomery?
The center fielder, Michael Harris.
Starting off the day here against Michael Harris II.
And
First pitch is going to be a foul ball to right. Did realize something that I didn't do correctly at the beginning, so I'm going to switch real quick. I'm just looking at it. In real life, they go De Jong at short and Edman at second. I'm going to stick with this. I'm going to stick with De Jong at second, and I'm going to leave Edman at short.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And
Hit strike 2 on him right there on the curve. Was off that curve to stay alive.
The pitch. To third.
Being ground ball to Arenado. We all know how this story ends.
Arenado
That's going to be out
first,
number
game
1.
time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's Brian Snitker's
As we see the
lineup for
Braves starting lineup for the
All
day.
right, Siggy, how about all
Vaughn
the
Grissom with that
talent in this lineup?
471 average early in the year.
This lineup, I think, as they
In
gel
that
together,
200 area.
gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing.
Fifth in the NL right now in on base plus
Vaughn
slugging.
Grissom next up for the Braves. Sat out last
We're going to
night's
see
game.
Grissom bat here with that
Back in there
471
today.
average. See if he can extend that, or if we can sit him down. He's
And
going to
a
extend
base hit
that.
up the middle.
Base
So
hit
a man
into
of
center
one
to
down,
O'Neill.
away.
That's going to be a single. His average will continue to
Siggy,
climb.
He is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's
Next up,
moving in
Austin
full
Riley
speed,
here,
and
still in the
everybody is
first
a
with one
step
out.
or two behind.
Grissom
The way that
over
he
at
squared
first.
up that baseball tells me that
Not a
he is seeing
huge
it
base
like a
stealing
beach ball.
threat.
Austin Riley
Has some speed,
stands
but not
in
the
here.
biggest of base
Tried to
stealers.
hold back his swing there, but went around. 2 for 9 so far in the series.
Jordan Montgomery's going to get up 2-0 here on Austin Riley. You can see he's at 98 career home runs, 2 short of that 100 mark. That Albie's actually hit in this series.
And that's outside.
Curveball away makes it
Grissom
1-2.
stands at first with 1 out. And that one missing.
Curveball low makes it 2-2.
And he deals. Just
Curveball
off the
away makes it a
outside
full
edge.
count now.
Really good take, especially with
Struggling to
2
get this
strikes.
last strike here on Austin Riley.
And ball 4.
Does walk him on a very borderline sinker call. We're going to first and second, 1 out here. Montgomery in a little bit of trouble early. Next up, Ronald Acuna Jr., and we know what he can do with the bat.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and he
Low
just
curveball
misses.
starts him off 1-0. Has 1 home run in the series already, does Acuna. Don't want to give him his second.
2 on, 1 out. In there at
Gets
the
the call
knees
on
for a
that
strike.
sinker to make it a 1-1 count.
Frustrated with the strike zone.
Runners at first and second with 1 gone. So now
Gets the
1
call on
and
that
2.
curve as well. Hits a nice spot on the corner to make it 1-2.
Got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
The next offering misses.
2-2 count
And
here
it's
to Acuna.
2-2. This
Ball
one
in the dirt,
but
fills
no
it up here. We got a
advancement
full
of
count
runners.
here. Still in the first.
The pitch.
Gets the call on the high fastball. The strikeout Acuna. He doesn't like the call one bit. He thought it was ball 4.
He knows the strike zone extremely well.
We'll see there. I believe it was a strike. I believe it's the right call. Once again, Acuna disagrees. Next up is Matt Olson.
Here's Matt Olson. And that's outside.
Curveball away.
Next offering is
Fastball
in
over
for
the plate.
strike.
Gets a strike call.
Not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very
Sinker low
difficult
makes
to
it
hit.
2-1 here to Matt Olson.
Kicks and fires. And a 2-1 hammer.
Matt
to
Olson hits
foul.
one deep to right, but this is going to be foul. Make it 2-2.
And now the count filled up.
Curve
3-2.
away, fills up the count
Travis
here.
Darno in the
Full
on-deck
count, 2 outs.
circle,
Runners
hoping to
will
get
be
a
in
chance
motion
to make a
here.
big impact here.
With Travis Darno on deck, who also has a home run in this series. Matt Olson hits one deep to center. O'Neal giving chase, but that ball will be gone. So for the 3rd straight day, every game in this series, the Cardinal starter has given up a frickin' number early. And it's 3-0 here in the first. And Montgomery's already thrown 30 pitches. Very frustrating. Don't know what to do when my starters can't get any outs for us.
Some other pitches in this at bat was very patient, and it paid off.
Olson takes him deep to dead center.
And now it's back here in St.
We're going to go to the bottom first, though. Spencer Strider up now with a 3-run lead before he even steps on the mound.
ERA for him a year ago.
Well, when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a
It is his second start of the year.
every fourth or fifth
Had a very good one in his first showing as well, going 7 scoreless.
Extremely impressive, and you wonder what he figured out last year. That
Tommy Edman back in that leadoff spot.
can help him to maintain that.
We're going to see that Jake Woodford's going to come in, and he's going to pitch the second.
We know he's got good stuff.
We're going to sit Montgomery down early, maybe be able to throw him back in on short rest since it's such a short start.
Tommy
Because,
Edman, the leadoff batter, as he looks
at this point, I'm frustrated with the starting pitching, as I know the Cardinal fans are in real life too.
Next pitch misses.
But offensively here, we got a 2-0 count here to Tommy
This is
Edman.
where you're looking for that shutdown inning, get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
He's going to hit one into left. That's going to be a base knock for our leadoff hitter.
But a good job to keep it in front.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite.
We're going to stay right here. Paul DeYoung.
Hard work and discipline that goes into getting
First day in the starting lineup of the year.
Doesn't come naturally for most hitters, and you can feel this crowd.
Takes a
waking up
fastball
here as
inside.
The guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
Had one great year for the Cardinals and hasn't been able to do a ton since. We're giving him another shot here in the game, see if he can turn it back around. He's going to hit a ground ball to third. And this is going to be a routine double play for the Braves. So not the start DeYoung was looking for.
2 outs, base is empty.
We're going to stay right here. Goldie batting with 2 outs.
In the series so far. That one's in
Takes a
there.
changeup away for a strike.
If that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball,
Takes a fastball high, 1-1.
Pitch to adjust to.
That misses.
Takes fastball away for a 2-1 count.
Swing and a miss at 99
Swing and miss there, 2-2.
miles an hour.
The goalie.
And the right-hander deals.
Goalie's going to hit one to
Line
right.
drive base hit.
That's going to be a base knock.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to
Arenado up next. You see with that .062 average. Definitely not the start Arenado's been looking for. I believe that home run for number 300 is his only hit of the year so far.
Goldie, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch is outside.
Gets ahead here 2-0 though.
2-0.
Good hitters count.
The challenge of both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
And a foul ball. Makes
And Arenado hits a hard line drive down the left field line, but foul. For a 2-1 count now.
Righty to the plate.
And Arenado crushes one to the left. Gonna be his second hit of the year and his second home run of the year with the 2-run homer to make this game 3-2. Maybe we got a little bit of an offensive shootout today. 107.5 off the bat, over 400 feet in distance. Arenado gets all of that one.
Gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where
Definitely a no-doubter.
the challenge, not get
He knew it right off the bat. Going 4-11.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
Wilson Contreras next up for the Cardinals.
Back in the lineup for this one.
Been an eventful first inning for us.
First
He's going to take a
offering,
ball
misses the
high.
mark.
And a
And there's a
foul
foul
one
ball.
off to the right side, make it a 1-1 count.
And the righty deals. Swing and a miss.
1-2 after chasing the high
Out there on the
fastball.
mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Fouls off the slider, low and away.
And a ball and 2 strikes.
And then strikeout on the fastball down the middle to end the first. We'll see a little replay here though of Nolan Arenado's 2-run blast.
It's Major League Baseball.
So
and
6
it's
hits in the
on
first inning,
show.
5 runs between the two teams. Fireworks to start the game here.
A new arm into the game.
Again, we'll see Jake Woodford here in the second inning. Montgomery being pulled after only 1 inning. Woodford had a pretty rough first appearance. Settled down a little bit in the second. Let's see how he does with his third appearance of the year. As that confidence not available in this game, he has to have the day off at this point. Starts off with a low fastball for a ball. Next ball's hit into center. Tyler O'Neill will run that ball down without too much problems at all.
The 2-2. Lace down the line. This looks like extra
Now here in the
bases.
bottom of the third, Tommy Edmonds going to hit one down the right field line. He's going to get 2 out of this. Once again, paying off that new leadoff spot. He's going to hit a double here. He's got a single and a double already to start the game.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and
Right down that right field line. Pulled it right down there.
playing there. So once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases.
Easy extra base hit for Edmond, who once again is swinging a hot bat in this series.
Now it's
We're going to jump ahead to the fourth, though. Ozzy Albies on the hit and run play here. Al Brooklyn is going to cut it off. Going to hold them at second and third with 1 out. Good job cutting the ball off, avoiding the run. He does get the double.
Behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing.
Except Jordan Luplow
at the play, Jordan Luplow
takes the ball inside,
and that's ball 1.
Right, still holding on to that 3-2 lead here in the fourth, but looking to add to it.
Second with 1 away. Next pitch is downstairs.
Flyer just misses to make it 2-0.
So the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Foul ball there from Jordan Luplow.
2-1 now, 2 aboard. That's inside.
Sinker misses inside, 3-1 count. Big hitters count here for Luplow. These runs could be big here for the Braves.
So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And the pitch.
Going to hit one into center. This is going to get down into the gap. This is going to be 2 runs. Let's see how far Luplow goes here. Is he going to try to push it for a triple? No, he's going to hold up at second. 2 RBI doubles to make this game 5-2. Big hit coming in from Jordan Luplow over Woodford.
You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate.
Yep, Woodford giving up the 2 RBI double to Luplow. Nice piece of hitting.
Eli White next up for the Braves.
We're going to stay right here. We got Eli White next. He's going to hit one down the third base line. That's going to stay fair. Luplow's going to come around to score. Throw in from Alex Burleson is going to give Eli White the double. Back-to-back RBI doubles for the Braves. They're just trading places out there at this point. We're going to see how close this ball was. They called it fair. You will see it was just fair. Bottom of the fourth, Tyler O'Neill up to bat. He's going to hit one to deep left. Falling back on it, trying to get up there. And that ball is gone. Tyler O'Neill with the home run. Bring this game a little bit closer. O'Neill first of the year. Just sneaking it over that left field wall. Yeah, we'll see. This one didn't get out by much. Only 97 off the bat. Only going 373. But if it gets out of here, it gets out of here. We're going to see a little bit later in the game here a call of bullpen here for the Braves.
And he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Not as good as his first showing, but Gave some innings for the Braves.
A new pitcher in the game.
We're going to see Colin McHugh out of the bullpen here. His second appearance of the year. Had a pretty good first showing, not giving up any runs in his one inning of work.
And up next for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar.
Fifth here, 6-3, 2 runners on for Lars Nootbaar.
And the first pitch misses.
Cutters outside. Could be a big spark here for the Cardinals if they can get a base hit. At least bring this game within 2.
Swing and a ground
Lars
ball
hits
out
one to short, and that will end the 5th.
Inning over
So this
on the
game will
ground
stay
out.
6-3
So just 2 pitches
Braves.
to finish the frame out of the bullpen. So the Cards strand a couple and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. We're back, and they make a change.
We're going to see Jordan Hicks coming in for the 4th time this year. ERA up at 15.4. Pretty dreadful. Again, maybe the worst start of the season for the Cardinals of anyone. Let's see if he can finally get his first good showing here.
Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
Doing something he never does, starting off his first batter with a strike. Travis d'Arnaud. There's 2 hits in today's game already.
And he works in a 4-seamer. Next offering is down
Sinker low to make this thing 1-1.
Strike. Right-handed reliever. Check swing. But
Gets the call on the swing to make it 1-2.
And downstairs.
Sinker low, make this thing 2-2.
Now. Rolled over to
Travis
third.
d'Arnaud to 3rd. Arenado the vacuum over there, cleans that up, gets the out for Jordan Hicks. Over the top of 7th. Hicks still in the game here.
Hard hit, left field,
And Harris is going to hit it deep to left. This is going to be an RBI double to make this thing 7-3.
7-3.
Comes through with the
Hicks got one good inning for us, tried to extend it to 2. That was a mistake. Chris Stratton in the game, 9th inning here. 8-3.
This to third.
And we're just going to cut here to see another web gem type play coming in from Arenado. That man is special on the defensive side of the ball. On the bottom 9, 2 outs. Cardinals down to the last chance. Paul DeYoung 0 for 4 on the day.
There's a swing.
You're going to ride the left here a little bit. Back to the warning track. And a very nice play. Dan will go 0 for 5. Braves will win 8-3 and sweep the Cardinals at home. Not what we wanted to see. Let's take a look at some of the highlights. Olsen, first inning with that 3-run homer.
This kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates.
Arenado answering in the bottom of the first with a 2-run shot of his own.
And the road team picks up the win and picks up a
And Braves extending it later. The base knot. O'Neill had his first solo shot of the year. And then the play to end it by Eli White. Again, pretty nice play. Braves will get 8 runs on 9 hits. Cardinals 3 runs on 6 hits. Colin McHugh will pick up the win. Jordan Montgomery will pick up the loss. Let's compare this to real life Cardinals here. So, in real life, Cardinals lost this game 2-5. We are going to lose it 8-3. And let's look at hitting wise first. I accidentally pulled up pitching for a second. Hitting wise, Arenado and O'Neill both went deep. Edman started off the game good for us. Goldie with his classic 2 hits. In real life, both RBIs came from Jordan Walker on a 2-run homer. So again, the rookie star Jordan Walker, who is not on our big league roster, I have added him to the 40-man. So he is eligible to be called up if need be. And the need might be. We might need to be calling him up soon. But yeah. So real life Walker in the game. Arenado kind of led the offense. Let's take a look at pitching. Pitching wise, Michaelis pitched in this game in real life and picked up the loss after giving up 9 hits and 5 earned in 6. Montgomery picks up the loss in the game, giving up 3 hits and 1 walk, 3 earned in only 1 inning. Pulled him after only 1, again, only threw about 30 pitches, and threw 30 pitches in 1 inning. But hopefully means that he might be able to turn around and give us a quick start here soon and bounce back from this one. Bullpen, we saw a bunch of guys in the game for us. Some did okay, some not. Jordan Hicks still struggling. In real life, Naughton and Stratton held down the bullpen for the Cardinals in real life. So yeah, that's going to do it for this one. Braves do sweep us. We have a day off tomorrow, and then we are off to Milwaukee. So, going to be playing a division rival on the road for the first time this year. So, we'll see how that goes. Cardinals really need to turn it around as we are now 1-5. Miles Michaelis is going to get his second start of the year. First one for us wasn't too bad. We're going to go ahead and decide our batting lineup here. I think we're going to sit Burleson. Yeah, Tyler O'Neill is going to come in for Burleson and bat in that 8 hole. All right, so here we go. First divisional game of the year. Cardinals and Brewers, 2 favorites to win this division, are sitting at 1-5 and 2-4. So not exactly what we were expecting to see this early in the season.
Live from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. First pitch coming your way next. So just
all right, Brandon Woodruff. Woodruff, very good pitcher. Did not have a good first outing, though. 5 innings. Gave up some runs. We'll see if he bounces back here in his second start of the year against the Cardinals.
At least, unless they're really struggling. So
let's see how he does here against Tommy Edman, the leadoff hitter.
He's on the bump. You're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that.
Tommy Edman's improved that average to 348 after a very good series against the Braves.
Tommy Edman stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next one is off the plate.
Going to take 2 straight balls. Going to get a 2-0 count here.
The wind of the pitch. Swing, and this
grounds one to third. Edman's got some speed, and he is able to beat this out for an infield swinging bunt single.
Can't be said for the contact. He got just enough of the ball to put it in play, and that's all he needed.
See it again. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good, and speed always plays.
Now it's back here at American Family Field.
That's all the noise the Cardinals made on the top of the first. Miles Michaelis coming in to pitch bottom of the first. See if he can finally be a starter to turn this around a little bit and give us some innings.
Getting ahead in the count. Great performance. We'll see if he can do it again in this one.
Bottom of the first. And now the rookie second baseman, Bryce Terang.
The second baseman.
Going up against Bryce Terang.
The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
Starts him off with a fastball for a strike. Yep, we see as the Cardinals are 1-5 to start the year. Gets strike 2 on another fastball.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece.
Foul ball, count stays 0-2.
Alive. Gonna count 1-2.
Curveball in the dirt, doesn't get the chase he's looking for.
And the 1-2 misses to even the
Fastball high is
count.
going to make this count 2-2.
The line of the pitch. He goes
Strikes
down
him out
looking.
on the fastball. Michaelis starting the game off with a
Just
strikeout.
couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it.
Jumping ahead all the way to the fourth. We had a little bit of a pitcher's duel early.
And he beats the shift.
Velez is going to hit one down the left field line, beating the shift.
Around first.
In real life, isn't legal anymore.
O'Neal whips it back.
He's going to get a double out of this.
Runner moves into scoring position as we look for the
We have one out in the bottom of the fourth. Man on second now. Still 0-0 game. Longest the game's been scoreless for the Cardinals all year, I believe.
These days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. You can drive a ball like that. More often than not, you're picking up a knock. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
Next up is Jesse Winker.
He was plunked in his first trip to the plate.
Former Red, and not a fan of his.
1-0. Right-hander kick steals. Little
Nicholas gets the foul ball. We are sitting in our 1-1 count here.
That's off the mark.
2-1 after the high fastball.
Velez over at second, one down. Next offering
Another
upstairs.
high fastball makes count 3-1.
Luis Urias in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And ball
And he walks Winker. We have first and second one out now. Here in the bottom of the fourth, and a scoreless game.
Now the third baseman, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses.
Fastball low.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That misses.
Sinker
And
low.
now
Got a
2-0.
2-0 count here to
Here,
Urias.
a couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Gonna hit one down the right field line that is just
Runners at
foul.
first and second with one gone.
Another foul ball, make this count 2-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Count's gonna stay 2-2.
And the pitch. Fouls it back.
And he
with
will.
2 strikes.
Sorry. Did get a piece. That's another foul ball. Count stays 2-2 still.
Here's a 2-2.
Now we have it filled up. Tyrone
would
Taylor
be next.
on deck.
Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. The pitch.
Gonna hit one to
That ball is
right.
lifted in the air.
Can
That
Lars
ball's
Newbar run
carried.
this down?
Dive.
Cannot.
Falls. And now it looks like extra bases.
Up against the wall. Trying to get it in now.
Third. Donovan.
One
with a
runner's
relay
coming
throw.
home.
Safe. He beat
He
the
is
tag.
just safe.
It's 1-0.
Always feels amazing.
Because they weren't sure if Lars could run this down or not, they did have to hold up, so only one run will score on this double. Two. Lars gave it a run, laid out for it, couldn't quite get there.
And that's exactly what he's able to do into the opposite field gap for the double.
We'll see the relay here. Just makes it in safely. This game will be 1-0 here in the fourth.
Tyrone out for the Cardinals. Anthony Misek.
And Anthony Meiswitz is coming in.
Left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen.
He's been the one guy out of the bullpen that's kind of been average. There's some guys really struggling out there. Some guys that have been pretty good. This is the middle ground here for the Cardinals. He's been okay. So let's see what he does here. Bases loaded. Bottom of the fifth. One out in a 1-0 game.
Just missed.
Those are low cutter. We see Terrain on third, Yelich on second, and Adames on first. Can he get out of this jam?
Fouled off to the
We
right.
get foul ball down the right field line. We got a 1-1 count.
And the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Gonna really need
That
to
count
hang
is
in
1-2.
there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
That just misses.
Curveball away to make it 2-2.
Well, he might have to look
Once
for a
again,
different
bases
curve
loaded
right
here. One out in the
2-2. He's
fifth.
already seen the
And
curveball
1-0 game.
a couple times in this at bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
He will pick up the strikeout on Tellez. That is huge. We have 2 outs now here in the bottom of the 5th. Next up, Jesse Winker. Mazowicz comes in here against back-to-back lefties. Give us a little matchup advantage. Gets the first one. Can he get Winker as well? The 2021 All-Star, as you see.
And another ball.
Count is 2-0. Can't afford a walk here either to Winker.
You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
Good hitters count 2-0.
Burrows on the left, pretty hard hit.
O'Neal makes the
It's going to be caught by Tyler O'Neill out in left.
Brewers leave him loaded.
So the game will stay 1-0 Brewers. I was pretty pumped that he got out of that jam.
Now, and it looks like we'll see a change.
Brewers will also be going to the pen here
won't go any further.
in the top of the 6th.
As he exits with a lead. And we'll have
Woodruff gives them 5. He's not thrilled that he's being taken out. In comes Jansen Junk.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight
Yes.
score and still a
He
lot of outs
went
to get.
4,
So
but gave up some
looking for a
runs
big outing out of him right
in his
here.
first appearance for the Brewers.
Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit.
We got top 6 here. First and second, 1 out. Tyler O'Neill up to the plate.
Situation.
Tying run is in scoring position.
Clearly, an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Takes a fastball for a strike.
Hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Takes a hanging curveball for a strike. O'Neill leaving the bat on his shoulder right now.
Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And then chases an ugly ball outside.
So far,
Just a pitiful bat for O'Neill. And in comes Justin Wilson next for the Brewers. ERA of 27. Not where you want that to be. So this is his 3rd appearance of the year.
And now Brendan Donovan.
Yep. So top 7, 1 out, going up against Brendan Donovan. We're going to see possibly a pinch hitter here. We are going to see Paul DeYoung come in and bat for Brendan Donovan. The righty coming up to bat against the left-handed pitcher out of the bullpen. See if this pays off for the Cardinals.
That's a strike. Strike 1.
Strike 1 to DeYoung.
Gets the
Strike
slider
2 to
in there for a
DeYoung.
strike.
Down 0-2. And for his first hit of the year.
And the 0-2. And that's too
Take
high.
the fastball high for a 1-2 count. And he will be struck out. Another Cardinals hitter is struggling to make contact with the ball.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to
Another
do their
strikeout
job.
for
DeYoung. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
And out in the game on defense,
DeYoung will stay in and play second base for Brendan Donovan.
Second base. Genesis Cabrera.
And we will see Genesis Cabrera coming in for his 3rd appearance. He's looked good. 3 and 1/3 inning, 7 Ks. Hasn't given up any runs. Hasn't given up a hit even.
Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers.
So let's see if Cabrera can keep it going.
The second baseman.
The pitch.
Starts off with a foul ball for a strike.
And a pitch. Swing and a
We got
miss.
strike 2. He's got turning down 0-2 here.
Time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
This is going to be strike 3. He gets the strikeout on 3 pitches. Coming out of the bullpen and doing his job.
Good job setting him up right there.
Got a full count here in the bottom of the 7th to Contreras.
Well struck
He's going to hit
left
one
field.
hard to left. Will stay in the
And
park.
that one hops the wall.
This will be a double
And he's got
for
a
Contreras. Burry does give up his first hit of the year here in the bottom of the 7th.
Really work out there on the mound. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked.
This rips it into left center. Just short of a home run. Will one hop the wall.
And down the arm of the mound to start the 8th.
Bush is going to be coming in for the Brewers out of the pen. We'll be facing Nolan Arenado here to start the 8th.
There's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Arenado in the box
Takes
now as he
fastball
leaves
up.
that one up high.
Devin Williams, the closer for the Brewers, is getting
Devin
loose.
Williams, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. Right-handed reliever.
That fastball will miss. 2-0 count here.
Things up a little bit.
Cardinals are going to make a call to their bullpen. Make sure Jordan Hicks is ready to go.
Righty delivers. Now
3-0 count to Arenado.
So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Righty to the plate. That one catches the corner. for a
Arenado
strike.
thought that was ball 4. Blue had something else in mind. But Arenado will come back. He apologizes to the Blue for walking off. It is going to be a 3-1 count to Arenado.
And the right-hander deals. Ripped to short.
And instead of the walk, he will ground out to short. Not the trade the Cardinals were looking for there.
At the belt.
Going to the bottom of the 8th here. Tellez is up. He's going to hit one deep to right. Nobody out here in the 8th. That's going to get by. It's going to get all the way to the wall. This will bring in a run.
He'll score.
Tellez with the RBI double is going to make this 2-0 Brewers here in the 8th.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent
Start by Lars. He wouldn't have got there anyways. And then for some reason Carlson didn't go after it. Let Lars throw it in. Just not the cleanest of outfield work between the two there.
One reliever still getting loose out in the
We are going to see Jordan Hicks come in for the 5th time this year. ERA up over 16. I don't got much more to say than that. Runner on second, 1 out here, bottom of the 8th. He's going up against Urias. He's going to start him off with a strike at least.
Strike 1.
Unfortunately, when we have had to use the bullpen as much as we have, we don't have many options out there. So Jordan Hicks will see his 5th appearance.
1 out and a runner at second.
Would like to use Gallegos and Helsley in winning situations, but if we're not going to be in many of those, might have to start using them more often.
That's just foul. Runner leads away at second.
Slider low is going to count 1-2.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Ball count stays where it's at.
Inside, just missed. Runner at second here, 1 gone.
Hit up the middle. Diving play by Paul DeYoung. Very nicely done from the second baseman now instead of the shortstop. Saved Hicks from giving up a run. Very nicely done by Paul DeYoung on defense. Can't hit, you might as well help somewhere else, right? Very nice play.
Any reliever out of the pen, Devin Williams.
So Devin Williams is coming in to shut this game down for the Brewers. We will see he's 0 for 2 in his save opportunity, though. ERA over 21. So he has been absolutely torched here to start the season.
And here is
Let's see if the Cardinals can do the same to him. Starting off with Tyler O'Neill. It looks like we will be going to the bench for a pinch hitter. No, we're gonna. Maybe we're considering it. We are. We're gonna bring Alec Burleson in. Pinch hit off the bench. Either O'Neill or Burleson have done anything for us other than one solo home run apiece. So very similar stat lines. So let's see if Burleson can get it done.
And that one
Gonna take a ball
misses.
high.
A ball and no strikes. That's a strike.
And a strike on the outside.
In this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They can get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
The 1-1. Next offering misses down and
Ball
away.
low. We got a 2-1 count here to Burleson. Gonna hit one to left. Got a lot of air under it though. That's gonna be out number 1 for Devin Williams.
And there's one away. Now it's the DH.
Next up to Nolan Gorman.
Taken high in the draft, he's
0 for 1 on the day, but has walked twice.
Since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Takes ball away.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right through there.
Takes a strike right down the middle. Looks like he was taking all the way.
The 1-1.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 1 strike.
2-1 count here to Gorman.
Swung on, popped up.
And he's gonna pop up to third.
Under it.
We're gonna have 2 outs here in the 9th now.
There's 2 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there.
Down to their final out. Tommy Edman 1 for 4 on the day. Can he keep the game alive?
Tommy Edman at the plate.
First pitch rips it down the left field line.
Around first.
He's gonna try to get 2 out of this.
The throw in.
And he will be safe. Tommy Edman with a double to keep the Cardinals alive. I feel like I've said that before. His 3rd double of the year.
Really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to
Nice
it.
piece of hit going the opposite way. Hustling right out of the box, making sure you're getting in scoring position off this.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate.
Isn't that big a deal, trailing 2 here in the 9th, but give him less force outs.
In there for strike 1.
Breaking ball up high. DeYoung lets it go by for a strike.
Edman.
DeYoung's 0 for 1 for on the day after taking over for Brendan Donovan.
Strike 2. Williams.
Strike 2.
He's kind of
Down to their
a
final strike now. DeYoung is down 0-2. Devin Williams looking to close the door here.
A ton of strikeouts in a tough spot like this. That is a big time benefit. That misses the zone.
That one is low. DeYoung takes that.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just...
So then chases the fastball outside. Strike 3. Brewers will win this game 2-0 over the Cardinals.
Him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show.
Cardinals 0 runs on 6 hits. Brewers 2 runs on 6 hits. Woodruff gets the win. Michaels gets his 2nd loss of the year. And Devin Williams gets his 1st save of the year. Couple balls to right center that were big RBI hits for the Brewers. That's pretty much all the offense we saw in the day. Both scoring plays going to right center. See Tellez here. Paul DeYoung did have a pretty nice defensive play for the Cardinals. But unfortunately, he also made the final out. So the Cardinals are going to lose their 6th in a row to the Brewers here. We see Woodruff, like I said, gets the win. Michaels gets the loss. Let's go ahead and see how the real-life Cardinals did. So in this game, Cardinals lost 0-4. We lost 0-2. So both of us got shut out here. Kind of ironic how close some of these are. Offensively, neither team scored. So, I mean, Arenado had 2 hits in real life. They only had 5 hits as a team. We had 6 in the game. Arenado had 2 out of 5. For us, Edman and Nootbaar each had 2 of our 6. So, that's a little bit how that shakes out. Pitching-wise, real life, they used a ton of arms. Flaherty got the loss here after giving up 2 earned on 6 walks and 4 hits. Palante, Hicks, Naughton, Stratton all came in. Hicks pitched for us as well. Yeah, I mean, they used a bunch of arms. Neither team did anything offensively. So, I mean, not much to look at here. So, Cardinals in real life at this point had lost 4 or 5 in a row. And in the game, we have lost 6 in a row now. So, neither team doing real well. So, let's go ahead and we'll move on. And we got 1 game left in this video, 1 game left for the week. It will be Saturday's game, the second game against the Brewers. So let's see if we can break the 6-game losing streak. We'll see pitching-wise. We're actually going to go back to Montgomery. I told you we pulled him after 1. Keep his energy up. Didn't throw too many pitches. Kind of just a bullpen day if you want to look at it that way. So we're going to start Montgomery again in this series. He's going to actually start 2 games in this series. You don't see in real life. I'm going to try to pull it off, and I realized I left the score up from the last game. And we're going to bring Yepez in for Lars Nootbaar here. We're going to move Yepez down to 8. Carlson will move up to 6. Burleson will move up to 7. As you see, our averages still are all pitiful. Outside of Tommy Edman and Paul Goldschmidt, who are both really good.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show has action out of the NL Central. It's the St. Louis Cardinals and the Milwaukee Brewers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Singing today, of course, will be treated to the sausage race and some really good baseball.
Yeah, these fans love their Brewers, and I love the way they run the show here in Milwaukee. I mean, the fans are into it. They bring it just about every home game, and there's a lot of fun tradition carried on in this ballpark, as you mentioned.
And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go now.
Freddie Peralta starting for the Brewers. In his 1 start, couldn't make it through even 2 innings, giving up a bunch of runs. ERA of 27 right now. So, obviously not what he wanted. Let's see if he can bounce back here in his second start of the year. Starting off against Tommy Edman. Again, one of 2 Cardinals offensive players that have it going right now.
The wind of the pitch.
Edman will take a ball high.
And we're underway.
First pitch, 6-10.
That's off the mark.
It's curveball low.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And Tommy Edman continues to be scorching hot as that leadoff hitter right now with a base hit to right field. And the Cardinals get something early here. They don't do anything on top of the first. We're going to see Montgomery with his actual 3rd start of the year here in the bottom of the first. Again, he'll be the first pitcher in the league with 3 starts after the way we used him in the last one. So he's 1-1. Had a great first start. Had a terrible second start. Let's see if we can at least get somewhere in between here for Montgomery.
The pitch.
Curveball just misses the low and away corner. You can see Cardinals 1-6 this year. 1 on opening day and haven't won since.
And that one off the outside edge.
2-0 here to Terrain.
Breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So
Gets the strike there.
is raised right here.
Swing and a miss.
Strike 2 to
It's
Terrain. We got
2-2.
2-2 count
He's
here.
got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
In the
And
dirt.
strikes him out on a ball in the dirt.
Contreras gets it
Throw to first, gets the runner. One out here. Good start here for
Just a
Montgomery.
hammer, 12-6 curveball right there, Boo. That was exactly what he wanted to do with it.
Going to the bottom of the second now.
This one blasted.
And Miranda, who the Brewers just traded the Twins for, is going to get a 2-run bomb. It will be 2-0 Brewers. Cardinals in a familiar spot, losing early again. Yep, the newly acquired Brewer puts them up 2-0 in this game, hitting it deep to left and getting the slide activated for the Brewers. 418, 108 off the bat. Obviously a no-doubter. Absolutely destroyed it. We're going to jump to the top of the third. We got a base loaded here for the Cardinals. Arenado's going to squeak one through the infield. That's going to bring home one. Here comes the second. He will score standing up. Arenado ties up the game with a 2 RBI single. He's pumped. Maybe that'll finally get him going as he has been struggling offensively. But he's going to pick up 2 RBIs right here on this base knock. Jumping up all the way to the bottom of the 5th now. Jordan Montgomery has settled in, but he's going to give up a base knock here to Tyrone Taylor. He's going to try to extend this for 2, and he will easily. This ball was just fair. Almost looked at it. Some Cardinals thought it was foul. We'll see how close this was. Calls it fair right away. And it does actually land right on the line for a fair ball. Jordan Montgomery here, bottom 5, man on second here. Nobody out.
And here is Ryan Anderson.
I'm going to pick up the strike here on Anderson.
No outs, runner on second.
Ryan Anderson's going to poke one into right. Are they going to try to score on this? They are, and Burles is not even going to attempt to throw him out. He's just going to concede that run. That's going to be 3-2 Brewers. Brian Anderson puts them on top here in the bottom of the 5th. Burleson didn't even give it a go. Joel Payamps. I'm sorry, I'm not too familiar with this pitcher. Hopefully I'm saying his name right. He's coming in for his 4th appearance of the year. Going 4th scoreless innings for the Brewers, so had a very good year so far. Very good week, let me say. Nolan Arenado coming up, though, in the top of 6. Does have 2 RBIs in this game already. Looking to start something here for the Cardinals offensively. As we see Jordan Hicks and Mizowicz warming up for the Cardinals.
The pitch. And
Blown away. Arenado doesn't chase that. We see his 10 straight Gold Glove stat there. Leaves that low. Got a 2-0 count to Arenado.
Next off
3-0. Doesn't look like he wants anything to do with him.
Wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't.
Does still on a strike there, so we got 3-1 count now. And that's going to be ball 4. Arenado's going to get a leadoff walk here in the 6th.
On to pitch out of the pen here.
A couple batters later, we got Justin Wilson coming in now for the Brewers. See his ERA up over 16. This will be his 4th appearance. Doesn't even have 2 full innings pitched in 3 appearances. So, has not gone well when he's coming to the game. 2 outs here.
This is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher.
Burleson up to bat. Down 1. Arenado still on first. Gonna take a ball high.
Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
And that's outside.
Burleson gets the call there, 2-0. Looked like a strike to me, but they said it was either high or away.
Next pitch
Well, that one away, it's 3-0 to Burleson with Juan Yepes on deck.
Yepes would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. And there's
the strike. 3-1 to Burleson now.
Next offering finds the zone.
And we're even on calls here because that should have been ball 4, but instead it's called strike 2. The ump is really struggling in this game. He's been kind of inconsistent all day. Arenado steals with the full count, bases loaded, or full count, 2 outs. Burleson strikes out anyways, so it will remain 3-2. Do it for the Brewers. We are Willie Adames, Luis Urias, and Jose Miranda. So good spot in the Brewers lineup here to extend this lead. We will see Jordan Hicks coming in for the 6th time. His 5th appearance was actually his first decent one in a while. Lowered the ERA by about 3. But let's see if he can continue to improve. Going up against Willie Adames here.
Here comes a pitch. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, blown away.
Adames, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Righty to the plate. That one missed.
Somehow doesn't get that call, and this blew it. Umpire is struggling. That's a clear strike, but we're going to sit at 2-0.
And the right-hander deals. And
Foul ball will make it 2-1.
Makes the count 2-1. Next pitch.
3-1 count here to Adames.
Right-handed reliever.
And that will be ball 4, not even close. A leadoff walk for Hicks. He does get out of the inning unscathed, no damage. Matt Bush will come in for the Brewers now in the top of the 7th. Going up against Juan Yepes. Because we do still see Mizowicz and Stratton warming up. Considering the pinch hitter, and Lars is going to come in and pinch hit for Juan Yepes. 200 hitter on the season so far. Maybe Lars can be a spark here. Cardinals only trailing by 1. Gonna start off with a cutter for a strike.
The tying run at the plate.
Fastball for a strike. Lars is down 0-2 quickly. And strikes out on 3 pitches. Not a great pinch hit appearance there for Lars Nootbaar.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook.
We'll see the curveball that got him there. Strike 3. Way out in front of it.
When you got a tight game like this, so a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
So now,
top of 7th now, staying here. Tommy Edman on the hit and run. Then hit one deep to right center. This will drive in a run. Tommy Edman's going to try to go 3 on this. The throw is wild. There is back up there, can't score on it. But Edman will tie this game up with an RBI triple on the hit and run. Once again, Tommy Edman is absolutely on fire right now for the Cardinals. Sad that we've wasted this hot stretch without any wins during it. But he's doing everything he can for this team. So this is going to be 1-1. Anthony Mizowicz is going to come in. Once again, been pretty good at this point. This appearance number 4, ERA is under 2, giving us 5 innings, 4 strikeouts, average under 200 against him. See if he can keep it going here. going up against Bryce Terang in a tie ball game, 1 out, bottom of the 7th.
Terang.
It's a fastball low for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get
0-1.
to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Gets the benefit of that call. Once again, the worst umpire game we've had all year. I'm just going to be blunt with it, but we'll take that strike call. Fastball backing the batter up a little bit. Bryce Terang didn't love it.
The pitch.
Foul ball down the left field line. The count will stay 1-2.
Next pitch is
Low cutter,
downstairs.
counts 2-2.
Swing and
Pays
a
him
miss.
up
That's a
for the strikeout.
He swung over top of
Big
the
out there. Now we got 2 outs here in bottom of the
That's
7th.
the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball.
Nice pitch here from Izewitz.
So you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
And a new arm on the mound to
Aaron
start the
Ashby
8th.
coming
Aaron
in for the
Ashby.
Brewers.
He has a great slider. With
First
tons of
appearance of the year.
Now up the Cardinals, number 4.
Starting off against Arenado, who does have 2 RBIs in this game off that single.
More. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the
We're gonna
ultimate
sit down
professional,
Stratton
and
here.
It doesn't just start at game time. It
Gallegos
starts
is
in the
gonna
afternoon,
warm up.
the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball
Gallegos
game.
and
I'll tell you what, his teammates
Woodford.
feed off of the leadership.
The
that he
Woodford would
shows
come in if the
on
game
and
is still
off the field.
tied. Gallegos is warming up in case the Cardinals grab a lead here in the 8th.
Just missed.
We'll take the high fastball. You see both guys warming up there. Kind of explain the situation of who would come in win.
Getting loose as well.
So, preferably we want Gallegos. We want to score here and bring in Gallegos.
The lefty, the 1-0.
Arenado down the left field line. That's a fair ball. Gets into the corner. Arenado, not known for his speed, is going to be content with the single there. Ellis got it in quickly. Arenado pumped though. 2 hits. Again, he had been struggling up to this point this year. But he'll take a 2-hit day.
Go ahead, run on base. And up next for St.
Wilson
Louis,
Contreras up next.
Wilson
Another guy that
Contreras.
we had big hopes for. Is not been off to the start he wanted.
First pitch, and that's
I
in
wouldn't
for
say
a
as
strike.
rough as Arenado's start, but close. I think he's batting about 190 right now. He's down 0-1 in this count.
And ball 1.
Ties up the count 1-1 now.
Arenado aboard here at first with nobody out. That
Gets a
one
base
ripped.
hit into
That's a
right.
base hit.
We're going to have first and second here. Good to see both those guys getting base hits here. Hopefully they can both get going.
And still nobody out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way.
Does a good job inside out in this thing into right field.
So many reps in the
Inside
cages,
pitch takes it
working
oppo.
over the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it.
Next up is Dylan
And a huge
Carlson. First and second,
opportunity
nobody
to
out
lead
now.
at this point in the game.
Now at the plate, Dylan Carlson. That one's
Strike
in
one.
there,
I
0-1.
believe it's called on the spot, not on the swing.
Galvin in.
Slider
with the
inside,
speed.
evens the count.
First and second here, no outs. Oh, that one
Another slider
almost
inside,
gets him
2-1
again.
count now.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
Ball
Swing
up the
and a
middle.
ground ball.
Aaron
That's a
score on
base
this.
hit. Runner
He's going to
around
go for
third
it.
on his way to the plate.
Play at the
Here
plate.
comes the throw.
Arenado is
Not in
safe. That is the
time. He
lead for the
beat it,
Cardinals,
and they
4-3.
got the lead. It's
Dylan
4-3.
Carlson coming in clutch there for the Cardinals with a base knock into center.
Pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a
Contreras
good
did
approach,
hold
paying
at
off.
second, so we got first and second now. We're going to skip ahead. First and third, 2 outs now.
And he swings
To Nolan
and
Gorman.
misses at the initial offering.
Swing and miss at that. We got an 0-1 count.
Here's the pitch.
Runner is going.
Goes. Ball outside.
He is
Throw to
safe.
second. Great job.
Tyler O'Neill
And that
swipes
is
the
a stolen
bag here to
base.
make
It
it
won't
second
even
and
close.
third with 2 outs now. Two runners in scoring position here for Nolan Gorman. The O'Neill speed here. He is safe on that.
Contreras.
Big spot now for Gorman. Some big insurance runs out there. Takes the slider for strike 2. Pokes one into center. O'Neill's speed. He should score easily on this. No play. That is going to be a 2 RBI single for Nolan Gorman. Make this game 6-3 Cardinals. Another guy that's been struggling. You like to see some of these guys get going because the offense has just been abysmal so far to start the year. Some of these other guys, other than Edmund and Goldie, stepping up in this game. Colby Milner is going to come in next to try to stop the bleeding here.
So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Gonna pick up strike on Tommy Edman.
No ball. 1 strike.
Tommy Edman 3 for 4 on the day. He had the game-tying RBI triple.
Big swing and a miss.
He finds himself in a tough situation early.
You can see he doesn't have a hit against a lefty this year, though. And 433 from the left side.
Bounced out to short.
Will remain hitless
They get
from the right
first,
side.
and that is that.
Cardinals do pick up some runs here, get a 6-3 lead going into the bottom of the 8th with Gallegos coming in.
And the Brewers 3. Staying in the game on defense,
Tyler O'Neill will stay in the game in right field.
After entering as a pinch hitter. And now they turn to Giovanni
Gallegos comes in the game for the mound. And I believe we're going to actually switch off. We'll switch off between O'Neill and Burleson. I think they're going to switch. I think O'Neill will go to left, Burleson will go to right.
In William Contreras. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Warm up our closer. He's only had 1 save opportunity all year because the team has struggled.
Chip away at that lead because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
And a pitch. Top of the
Gets
zone
the
for a
call
called
there for strike 1, does the Gallegos.
Bullpen, Ryan Helsley getting loose out there.
Again, we see Helsley, the closer, warming up. Strike 2 for Gallegos. 2 borderline calls, both go his way. Gallegos trying to set down the other Contreras brother.
Field 2.
He hits one into center. Easy fly ball here for Dylan Carlson. That's going to be out number 1.
Up next for Milwaukee. Not short.
Goldie in the top of the 9th. We're just going to cut to this bomb real quick. Then we need some guys under Edmund and Goldie to step up, which we did in this game. But it's also nice to see Edmund and Goldie still doing what they've done all year so far. Goldie with home run number 3 on the year.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Cardinals finally playing with a little bit of joy here. It's been a rough week. Goldie hits it 419 at 105.3 off the bat into the little upper deck there. And Milner knew it right away. All right, 2 outs here, top of the 9th now. Tyler O'Neill, base knock, trying to score on it, and Arenado does not. Arenado's thrown out of the plate by Yelich. Trying to add 1 more run here. Get it. A 4-run lead headed to the 9th.
That is great technique from start to finish.
And Goldie's home run actually takes away the save opportunity for Helsley with the 4-run lead now instead of 3. But with the way the season's been going, we're bringing in Helsley anyways. Come shut this thing
Here
down.
comes the closer here in the ninth, Ryan Helsley. This guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Only his second appearance of the year. It's only the second game the Cardinals have been winning late.
Ryan Helsley.
Jose Miranda up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in
It's
this
Jose
one.
Miranda, who has gone deep in this game.
And he deals. Misses outside, and that's ball one.
Starts him off with the ball
Helsley,
outside.
6'2" righty, 230 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. And the pitch. Edge of the zone.
Slider
called a strike.
is
And
a
the
strike.
count
1-1 count. Fly ball to center. Pretty lazy fly ball. Dylan Carlson running it down.
Carlson pulls it in on the
That's going to be out number 1 here in the ninth.
So now the DH spot, Mike Brasso.
What's up, Mike Brasso?
And that's in
Strike
there
to start him off at
That was
102.
absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's
Blowing
just
some
a
heat
different
out of the bullpen
experience as a
here.
hitter watching that go by.
Here's your 1. And that's in the dirt.
Change up low.
Righty to the plate. Swing.
Slider gets the swing and
He has
miss.
a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The 1-2. That's a little
Fastball
bit
low. Got a 2-2 count here to Brasso.
Swing
Strikes
and
him
a
out
miss.
with the
Struck him
slider.
out.
2 down
Just
here in the
one out
ninth.
remaining for the Brewers.
Cardinals 1 out away from snapping this losing
So
streak.
last chance for the Brewers.
Tyrone Taylor next up for the Brewers.
In there. for
Strike to start him
one.
off.
Right-handed reliever. Swings
Strike
and
2.
misses. And that is strike
Cardinals
2.
1 strike away from ending this losing streak now.
Next offering is fouled back. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Ball 1. Cardinals still need 1 more strike to end this game.
And now 2
Ball
and 2.
outside.
And the 2-2. Gets
Foul
a piece
ball.
there. We'll do it
Tyrone
again.
Taylor dragging this out. Cardinals want to get back in the win column so badly.
Just 1 strike away.
And gets the call there. Benefit of the call. Terribly called game all day. We might as well end it on a bad call, but we'll take strike 3. Cardinals pick up the 7-3 win.
Only now. You have to pay attention to the details. If you
Time we got back in the win column.
defense, you will win most of your ball games.
7-3 is how this one ends.
Meisowitz gets the win. Ashby gets the loss. Cardinals 7 runs on 13 hits. Brewers 3 runs on 5 hits. Tie the series up 1 apiece here. Some of the highlights for today's game. Miranda goes deep. Newly acquired from the Twins. Tommy Edman with the RBI triple here. They're tied it up. Dylan Carlson with the RBI hit that gave the Cardinals the lead. Yeah, let's just gun out Arenado here at the plate to avoid any more insurance runs. And then Helsley comes in and locks it down.
Our
All right, so we see here, Mizewicz gets the win. Let's compare how this went to real life. Excuse me. So Cardinals also ended their losing streak in this game. They won 6-0 in real life. I won 7-3 in the game. Offensively, Tommy Edman was huge for us. Gorman had 2 RBIs. Arenado had 2 RBIs. So in real life, Arenado was the big player here with 3 RBIs on 2 hits and 1 homer. Jordan Walker also went deep in this game in real life. He had 2 RBIs. So a little bit of differences there. Like I said, Edman and Arenado were big for me. Edman in real life went 2 for 5. So there's the comparison offensively. Let's take a look at the pitching. Pitching-wise, Montgomery actually pitched in both games here in real life. He went 7 strong, scoreless. Really great game for him in real life. Thompson and Verhagen out of the bullpen. For us, Montgomery didn't pitch as well, didn't make it through 5, but the bullpen picked him up, got the win. Mizewicz got the win, and Helsley came in and shut it down late. So that's kind of the differences there. That is the week. Let's look at how the team stats or team leaders are doing comparatively. So, real life, Arenado's leading an average at 364. In the game, Edman is at 394. So, better average. Home run, Goldie has the most with 3 for me. In real life, Gorman, Walker, and Donovan all have 2. RBIs, Arenado's at 8 in real life already. Goldie and Arenado are tied in the game at 5. And stolen bases, they got 3 guys with 1 in real life. Jordan Walker, Paul Goldschmidt, and Tommy Edman. Whereas in the game, O'Neill and Edman both have 2 for me. So we're a little better average home run and stolen base wise, actually, with team leader wise, not overall. RBIs, Arenado is 3 up on anyone in the game. So, yep, real life team is 3-5. In the video game, we're 2-6. So neither team doing all that well, but hopefully both about to turn it around. All right, yeah, so that'll do it for this video. Hope you guys did enjoy week 2 of the MLB the Show season. If you did please do like and subscribe to both the channel and the video. I really would appreciate that. Check out some of my other videos. Would really appreciate that as well. All that being said, that's all I got for you. So I hope you all have a good day and a good night. And I'll catch you in a future video. Bye, guys.